This is David Russell, Global Head of Market Strategy for TradeStation. And today we'll look at major events for investors and traders. Stocks keep rallying as investors look for the AI boom to drive earnings and the broader economy. The S&P 500 rose 0.9% between Friday, February 23rd and Friday, March 1st. The index closed above 5,100 for the first time. Technology led the advance. Computer maker Dell jumped 38% to a new record after earnings, revenue, and guidance shot past expectations. It also cited accelerating demand for servers specialized in artificial intelligence. Chief Operating Officer Jeff Clarke said the company has just started touching its opportunities in the space. He predicted widening demand as more enterprises look to run their own AI models. He added that it could boost reliance on traditional PCs. NetApp also beat estimates and raised its outlook thanks to AI demand for its data storage arrays. Axon Enterprise and Autodesk also cited AI growth opportunities after announcing strong results. Barclays raised its target for the S&P 500, in part because AI could boost earnings for big technology stocks. UBS also sees the potential for enhanced worker productivity helping the economy. Semiconductors remain the go-to industry for AI exposure. Stocks like Advanced Micro Devices, Broadcom, and Applied Materials jumped to new record highs. Biotechnology stocks, home builders, and retailers also outperformed. Safe havens like healthcare, utilities, and consumer staples lagged. That's a potential sign of risk appetite. Constellation Energy had the biggest gain in the S&P 500 last week thanks to clean energy tax credits. Norwegian Cruise Lines jumped after revenue beat estimates and demand increased. The company also had its first profitable year since the coronavirus pandemic. Xcel Energy was the worst performer in the index after disclosing it may be liable for a wildfire in Texas. Apple was a notable decliner last week after being removed from the conviction list at Goldman Sachs. UBS also said Apple's stock price could decline about 28% to $130 because it lacks a clear AI strategy and smartphone demand may weaken. Economic data was moderately weaker. The Commerce Department revised its estimate for fourth quarter gross domestic product slightly lower. Initial jobless claims were higher than expected, and the Institute for Supply Management's manufacturing index was weaker than forecast. Inflation data matched estimates. Borrowing costs fell in response. Yields on the 10-year Treasury note declined after failing to break above 4.32%. That level matches the highs in June 2008 and October 2022. If it becomes a peak again, it could potentially support market sentiment. There were also two potential positives in the data. First, personal incomes rose 1% in January. It was the highest reading since July 2021 and twice the expected amount. Second, the GDP revision included a slight upward adjustment in consumption. And now let's chart the market. The S&P 500 has made new 52-week highs in 12 of the last 13 weeks. By the way, that includes all 7 weeks since it broke the previous record from early 2022. The index continues to find support at near-term lows instead of having deeper pullbacks. For example, it touched 57 last Tuesday, some 27 points above a potentially key level from mid-February. Prices made incrementally higher lows on Wednesday and Thursday before jumping on Friday. Such tight price action may suggest that buyers outnumber sellers. The S&P 500 has also stayed above its 8-day exponential moving average. That could suggest it's in a short-term uptrend. Additionally, the Nasdaq Composite closed above its previous high from November 2021. We'll now look at events this week, which includes some important economic items and a few earnings. Tomorrow features the Institute for Supply Management's Services Index. Target, Nordstrom, and CrowdStrike announce quarterly results. Wednesday's big item is congressional testimony from Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. ADP's private sector payrolls report and crude oil inventories are also due. Thursday brings more Powell testimony, plus initial jobless claims and revised productivity numbers. Broadcom, Gap, Costco, and Marvell Technology report earnings. Non-farm payrolls are the final major event on Friday morning. Thanks for watching. Please visit tradestation.com for more.